Dupli-Color tire paint. We're gonna show y'all how to get your wheels to look like this, start to finish. So this is a finished side, and this is a dirty side. I'm Landon with AQUALUX Auto Detailing. Thank you for joining us. We're gonna get these tires prepped and cleaned, and we're gonna apply Dupli-Color tire paint. I have super clean 10-to-1 diluted on my Marilex, or in my Marilex 3000 axle foamer. Love that thing, and I want to see how, I don't want to say how fast, but I want to see how quick and easy this is. I've been getting a lot of requests for this video, and I just kind of wanted to show y'all how simple it is. It's not hard. Tire paint costs about $7, readily available at AutoZone or O'Reilly Auto Parts. That's probably one of my favorite things about it, is the cost and then the durability. It does not cause browning. It lets the tire breathe. It is something that's truly awesome. I cannot say enough about it. And I don't know how many passengers it's going to take me. This is my truck spare tire. So we're going to get this going clean. And I'm going to show y'all, this is the only thing I've been doing lately. Been playing with it. I've only been applying super clean. Rinse it, super clean, rinse it, super clean, rinse it, maybe 2-3 times. No other prep, just get the tire dry and then apply it. We're gonna use two different methods. Well, 2 different applicators, excuse me. We're gonna use a foam applicator, and then we're gonna use a microfiber applicator. That is gonna be the 2 things we'll do, and I might even do a spray version. So we're gonna scrub this down one more time. And like I said, this is a spare tire from my Tundra. So I need to get a new one, and figured this is about as dirty a tire as any, with all the stuff and all the road grime it seems. Alright. Okay. I'm going to hit it one more time really quick, just because I want to make sure we got a good surface for it to bond onto. And if you do like this video, give me a thumbs up, and yeah, consider subscribing. That way you don't miss out on any of the future videos like this. We're going to do the 5-week update, and then I'm going to show you some other off-label uses I got going on with the tire paint. So, awesome stuff, and it doesn't swing, and it dries very quickly. Alright, we're going to call that good. I'm going to blow this off with some of my heated car air blow dryer, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, car air blow dryer, right? Yeah, car air blow dryer. There we go. There we go. One thing to keep in mind when you're applying this stuff is, if it is an older tire, it may take a little bit more product, just because the tire's older and it's absorbing it. That's just, I think that's basic science. So maybe not. I don't know. Just want to put it out there for you guys. So there you go. Let's take another one. I think I might go around the blower one more time really quick, and then we'll get to applying it. It has been windy all day today. It's been doing like 20-25 mile an hour winds today. Okay, so we got our microfiber applicator. Let me make sure I'm in the view. Got our microfiber applicator right here. Got our tire paint. Gonna shake it up real quick, and hopefully y'all can see this. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure y'all get a good view. I'm not trying to give y'all a bad angle. All right, there we go. And you know what? I'll apply this part right here, microfiber. I already did this once because of the other side. Then I'll do the other side of the tire with the foam, and we'll just leave that blank. Maybe I'll spray it on. So, all right, it's windy. I really don't mind it when it's windy. It doesn't bother me. If it's microfiber, I would say prime it just a little bit. Doesn't take much, honestly. And then you just get to going on it, all right? So there's one. There you go. It looks clean. I can tell an immediate difference. Nothing. 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 It's dry. I know I said 5 minutes, but this stuff cures so stinking quick when you get in the sun sometimes. That can be a good bad thing, but I'm not fussing about it because I've had about a year of experience with this, and I've learned this product really well. So there. I've heard some people ask me, what do I do when I get on the rim? What do I do when I get it on the rim? Citrol 266 or an IPA solution, either one will work. Get you a microfiber applicator, wipe it on there, wipe it off, maybe rinse it with the water. That's always a good idea, especially with the Citrol 266, just because it's pretty strong. All right, what are we at, 3, 4, I don't know. 3, sure, whatever. Okay, so we'll do one more, why not? All right, here we go. Dry to the touch. It's dry to the touch. There you go. There you go. Okay. And then the foam. I've actually got 2 of these. Well, if I can find my other one that flew away on me. Normally I use the Adams block applicator, but hey, got this one. Actually used this earlier. I'm going to try using it twice. And there goes that one. And I'm going to apply it to the whole thing. You get these at Walmart, I think. Walmart and O'Reilly's AutoZone. I don't know. $4 something like that. But I'm going to do the whole thing. Like I said, not worried about the wind. Just going to kind of give it an even spray. And we'll go right here. Looking clean. There's one. Let's see. I sprayed my hand, but there, so you can tell. Nothing. All right. So that's 1, 2. 2. Like I said, this is acrylic based, and it is just super user friendly. Gives you a nice sheen. Why I use the foam applicator is because I can control the sheen. It is completely up to me how glossy I want it to look, and I love that. And I can get over 50 tires with this stuff. I'm not worried about, I guess I say wasting, but not super worried about it. All right, and if you're going to spray heavily treaded tires, best part to do is the outside first because of that thick rubber that's on the outside. Sometimes it's different, but I would go around it one way, and then I would go around the other way. That way you get that nice even finish, and then apply more coats as needed. And we'll do this one when you're doing the spray method. Yeah, it's probably a good idea to tape it off. I'm not too worried about it because I go with a foam application all the time. And when you're doing it, you want to keep a continuous motion. That's one of the things, because you will get a little spackling, but I really don't think about it because I use the foam applicator. Like I said, we'll go right here. We'll just do 2 or 3, but you'll see the difference a little bit. However you want to say that. So that's 1. Let it flash, let it cure. So there's 1. And we'll just do 3-ish, sure, 2 or 3. I don't know, there. Okay, so there you go. Let that flash, and that's pretty much it. I mean, this is probably a good neutral zone, but you see how easy it is. It's okay. I'm not doing anything funny, all right? So, I mean, it's very, see? Yeah, there's spackling, but I already told you all about that. I mean, we're probably like 2 minutes into that. I mean, a lot of people freak out about it, but I mean, if you put a tire dressing on and it's water-based, silicone-based, that's gonna be a problem. It's gonna stick. There's a reason, multiple reasons, why I don't care if it gets on there, okay? I can blow this off really quick, and then I'm just gonna use water, okay? I'm just gonna show y'all, just from bouncing it, why it's not a big deal, okay? I'm gonna try to prop this up just a little bit so y'all get a good view. All right, here we go. There's that. Let me make sure I'm still in the camera angle. Let's get back a little bit. Maybe forward, right forward. There we go, okay. Dirty. Blow it off, then rinse it off with water. Just water, we're only gonna use water. Yeah, I rubbed it into the tread. Anything you do would do that. That is completely normal. I think that's completely normal and understandable. Just water, here we go. I think what, we're not even 2 minutes into it? Look at that. Look at that water behavior. Oh, it's beautiful. Show my hand. Let me dry it off. Okay, that's not the best thing to do. Here we go. Nothing. All right, dry it off again. Nothing. It's clean tire. All right. I'll get this microfiber and I'll wipe it. Okay, nothing. There's no, that's dirty. This is the wet part. Dry, wet. All right. Clean side right here. There you go. Being 100% transparent with y'all. Amazing. Love this stuff. All right, blow it off real quick. Yeah. Okay, I'm not going to bore y'all any longer. There you go. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. I'm going to do a zoom in really quick or dismount y'all, let y'all see this, get a good view on it, alright? Let me get on this side. Make sure I got this right. Look at that. That's where we stopped, sprayed. This is all applicators. And then we got our dirty part right here. You can tell, because I stopped right here. Sprayed. You can see the spackling. Dirty. Different. Look at that. Oh. Love this stuff. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. It does not take a long time to do this. Love y'all. Keep it simple. We'll see you next time.